very, very long time ago, there was a grand explosion. And from that explosion, the entire universe emerged. Yes, the Big Bang. That is what the scientists tell us. But what was there before the noisy vibrations of the Big Bang exploded, creating space and time? There was nothing. Just silence. This silence forms the essence of everything that there is in the universe. This silence is the pure, true, untainted form of the divine that's there in you and me. Silence is the language of God. All else is poor translation, says the Sufi poet Rumi. Everything we are, every emotion we feel, comes from this essence of silence. Have you ever been ragingly angry? So angry that you wanted to scream and shout, even destroy? Have you ever then sat down in silence or been forced to sit down in silence? What happens? Initially, the raging thoughts take over. But as you continue to sit in silence, a strange calm takes over. That calm is your true connect to the real you. This calm, silent part of us is a companion that is always there with us. It stays. It observes everything that we do. Gurus and spiritual books sometimes describe it as the inner light. But frankly, whenever I have felt this light, I have found that this inner silence is there even underneath it. It is more like the inner nothingness. But this inner nothingness sheds light on our very being. It makes us see the truth. And I reckon that is why it is called the inner light. Many gurus also describe it as a place of tranquility, of pure ecstasy. I too often call it a feeling of peaceful calm. But in reality, this silence is a place where all emotions, joy and sorrow, come to be still. So in contrast to the chaos there was, what remains is silence. All that remains is I, the witness, who witnesses everything that I, the body-mind individual, does. In other words, I observe me. And therefore, this silent observation brings a respite from all the chaos I had been feeling until then. Earlier, I had to spend a lot of time in meditation to feel the stillness. But now that I have felt this inner silence, the witness me, I find myself inviting it to witness everything. My good parts and the parts I'm embarrassed to accept exist. It sees me creating my mandalas and also hogging down junk food. It sees me helping a needy and also arguing with the delivery man. It sits there witnessing without judgment. That's the best part. There is no judgment. No good, no bad, just a silent observation. But as I become more and more aware of the presence of this inner quiet, I notice myself getting closer and closer to the person I want to be. Less artificial, more authentically me. Less a factory version of a human, more humane. I sit seeing the presence of this silence, this witness, this divine, this essence of creation in everything that there is. Today, I invite you to observe the silence within you too. All you have to do is notice yourself and ask yourself, who is noticing me? Just this questioning will lead you to silence, because the silence that watches me watches you too. This silence connects us to the silence that fills up our whole cosmos. This silence makes me marvel at how I'm just a tiny speck of this massive creation, and yet I am the creator too. What I learned from my silence is that I am much, much bigger than the boundaries and limitations of my body. I am as big as the silence that pervades everything. Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe and hit the notification bell to help this channel grow. Check out the description box for more information on the mandala. Namaste.